Welcome back, folks, to the Organ Trail Director's Cut. And you've just got to wonder what kind of campfire stories this group of survivors would have, eh? Just think about what they talk about in the quiet times. So, we're going to do some resting, because our party is in a bad way, and we might as well fish. Might as well fish. Barbie will indeed fish for an alien. And we're going to fish right down here. We're gonna see what this is. There we go. It is a thing! It's a sardine. We've already caught a sardine. But E.T. no longer has radiation poisoning in any shape or form. Let's do some more fishing. No reason not to. I think we're gonna go catch this one. Okay, careful, Barbie. Careful does it. Let's hope this isn't a zombie. It's not! Which is good. We're gonna eat well tonight. A squid. Marvellous. E.T. no longer has measles! We need to do some more resting. Ooh, that was just resting there. Could do some more resting? Why not? Let's just do some resting. You'll notice that because we get the radiation sickness, we actually get injured. It's one of the only ways outside of actual encounters that we're going to get badly hurt. And now, no one has radiation sickness. In fact, the party's in a pretty good way. We do, however, need to scavenge, because we do want a lot of money so that we can buy the ability to move faster. So if we get a big pile of money game, now would be a wonderful time to just throw a big pile of money at us. I'll accept a big pile of food. Hello, zombie. That's really fast. I see you. In fact, I'm gonna go shoot you right now. And we're gonna circle around and grab this scrap. Excellent. There we go. Hopefully I was hoping no zombies would appear directly above us. That would have been bad. But 115 ounces of food and 20 scrap? It's not money though, is it? Not money. There's bullets though. Bullets are nice. They're also not money, but they are bullets. If you were very careful at this and very good, you could just scavenge all the time, couldn't you? You could just scavenge constantly. Scavenge forever. Ooh, that's a lot of food. I'm sorry, fellow survivor, but the good news is you get to back away and hopefully not get eaten by a zombie. Nope, there was no zombie eating sounds. Looks like you're in the clear. We do need... oh, 15 scrap. We do need lots of money. We've got to have it. That's scrap. It's not money, but it is scrap. We'll take it. I'll take anything I can get. Like that shopping cart right there. I was torn between calling it a cart and a trolley. Both are technically right. There we go. Just get this scrap. No money again. Trust me, you didn't want to keep running forward, Survivor. That would have ended very badly for you. Very badly indeed. And I don't think there's any more money coming our way. Which is a pity, because I want the ability to run faster. 35 scrap, though. 35 scrap's okay. I'm not going to complain about that. Hello, bag of food. It's not a bag of money. Oh, no! Whoa! Oh, you're dead. Oh, well, they're dead. That was not so bad. Well, that's how you kill them. You just hit them really quickly. Also, that's a lot of scrap. Can we get that, please? I think we can. Marvellous. Just shoot them quickly. Excellent. That's a lot of scrap. We have a lot of scrap. We're pretty much not going to need to hunt for scrap for a while. Unfortunately, the money scenario hasn't really gone our way, has it? We could trade for a little while, because I really want the ability to move faster. That is not money. When you want money, you don't get it. And of course, when you don't want money, that's all you'll find. Do I want to try? Well, it's loot. I'll try for it. There we go. Excellent. And then a big pile of money is going to spawn right about here. And then Barbie will get it anyway, somehow. Because Barbie. And medium. Does anyone want to trade me a big pile of money? No. No one wants to trade us a big pile of anything. 13 of their ammo for... No, I don't want to give you my money. I want to take your money. 13 of their ammo for one of your tires. No. One of your tires for... No. And 4 of your... No! These are all terrible deals. All awful. Nope. 28 of their dollars for one of your batteries. Yes. One of your scrap. Yes. That's better. We're getting there now. 2 of your... No. And... No, we do need a spare battery. Speaking of which, we want to trade food for a battery at this point. We might want to rest soon. We're going to trade for a very long time here, maybe. 3... That is an awful deal. One of their batteries... No, we have only just got that money. One of your batteries for one of their... No. We only need to spend like a few hours trading here. That's all we need to do. No. Bad deal. That's also a terrible deal. We could always sell some of our... One of their mufflers for 4 of your... No. That's also pretty terrible. And 2 of your medkits for... Nope. That's also pretty bad. I think we're going to have to do some selling soon. Yep, I think we're going to have to do some selling. We tried. But that's what we have all this food for. We can just sell to get what we want. In fact, let's actually just sell 500 food. Yeah, we'll have 1,300 food. That's fine, because we have absolutely loads now. Combat trainer? Yes. That is worth getting. Also, we might as well do a little bit of resting before we head out. And we're going to head out pretty much now. It means that we're not going to be arriving at a particularly good time in the next place, but that's okay. Just check to see we've done everything. Jobs are done. Yep, let's go. We're heading to Chicago. And then we're going that way. Actually, we might head down and then across. That seems like a better idea. And a bike gang follows you out of the settlement. The fools! They don't know who they're messing with! You don't know how good Barbie is at driving cars! She is a master at it! An absolute master. They didn't know what hit them. Until they actually hit the back of the station wagon, then they did know what hit them. Because they drove right into it. Maybe they're all just like in a sandstorm, and they just can't see it. They're like, oh, I hope that person ahead of us doesn't crash into us. Maybe they're all just passing and waving, and Barbie is just maliciously, like, ramming the back of the station wagon into them. That's also a possibility. But I think everyone else going, hey, those people are trying to attack the station wagon, probably know that they're not friendly. Oh, the Count makes small talk. Counts how many zombies are out there. It's going to be there a while. Unfortunately, chainsaw windows do nothing against the rain, so we're just going to have to keep going. But we have plenty of food and a lot of fuel. We can quite safely keep going at this speed. We're nearly there anyway. Marvellous. Just drive slowly into town. Oh, Barnet! We kinda needed those. We kind of needed those. One battery. Well, we did trade away a battery. So why not go get this battery? Now, we want to go this way. Ooh, which way do we want to actually go out? That's a good question. Probably this way? Oh, well, we could not get out anyway, actually. We spent too long there, trying to get out. Unfortunate. I think it's time for us to use a medkit. We actually only have 3 left, thanks to them all being, like, thrown away effectively by Barnet. Today's special is, off-road tires. Not really a huge fan of wanting those. Zombie activity is low, so why not scavenge? We might get a big pile of money! Excellent! Maybe we will be getting those tires after all. Can we get more big piles of money? No. We will, however, be getting that food. Worth a bullet. Whoa! Big pile of money! You know, I was joking about the big piles of money. Sorry, sir. That's our money. That's our money. That is $100 right there. That is wonderful. We're just going to run stage left here and get out of here with our $100. That is some fortune. Excellent. We'll just wait here. See where the next thing appears. Where is the next? There! There it is! Bullets and food. We could always do with more food. Ah. Let's get away from the one that's going to chase... Oh! Scrap. Also useful. You're going to run into a zombie. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Well, we think we got everything there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Aha! And one more? One more. We'll push our luck just that little bit, but not too far. Not going to be scavenging when it's deadly. Not yet. I wonder what that's like. Well, on higher difficulties, it's probably ridiculous. And where are we going to have to go next for... Ah, the next piece of loot is behind this horde of zombies, which is good because we're just going to lead them round in a circle. And we're going to have to shoot that one, if we want this. And Barbie, once again, exits stage left. Literally, exit stage left. Alright, anyone who wants to trade? 2 of your medkits, well, no, we actually need medkits. 1 of their tires for 1 of your batteries. Nope. We only actually have 1 battery. Maybe we should trade a little more. See if we can get some medkits. Nope. No one. And 1 of their mufflers for... Whoa, that's terrible. 1 of their tires for $5. Why not? In fact, actually, while we're here, why don't we just buy the upgrade? Good plan. Is there anything we can buy? We could buy 2 medkits. Actually, that seems like a good idea. Let's buy some medkits. And we'll, could we sell stuff? Food is not particularly valuable, but if we really desperately need to, we could sell stuff. Let's do a few more hours of trading. Trade away into the dark hours. 1 of their mufflers for... Nah. 1 of their mufflers for 4 of your fuel. They want all of our fuel. We do not want to give them our fuel. That's important. And we don't want to give them our only battery. We do want another battery, actually. That's what we really want. Nope. 7 of your scrap for 13 of their ammo. Good trade. Very good trade. 3 of their fuel for Oh, if only we had a little more money. Oh well, 4 of their scrap for 2 of your... Nope. Maybe we do need a little bit of money. Actually, a good idea. Let's keep, like, $20 spare. $20. Just in case. It is deadly out there. We are not going to be doing any scavenging right now. 6 of their scrap for 1 of your batteries. Nope. 2 of their medkits for 1 of your tires. Excellent deal. 3 of your scrap for 1 of their fuel. Also an excellent deal. Also an excellent deal. That is not an excellent deal because that is not a trade. 1 of their mufflers for 1 of your tires. What we really want is a battery. Or money. 1 of their scrap for 1 of your... Here is a small pile of tinfoil. I'll take your tire for that. And we're just going... No. I count 1 terrible deal. Also, that was also a terrible deal. 5 fuel for about $20. I think it's time to rest. Time to rest and head out. Actually, we don't even need to rest. Have we got everything we need? We bought the special. We've done the jobs. There's nothing we really desperately want to buy. Let's leave. Now, do we want to go to the remote shack? Or do we want to head into the... We don't want to head that far into the radiation field. That seems like a terrible idea. I mean, if we go that's a really bad idea. I actually want to go... What? That way. Cut over here, rather than there. So we're going to head back to the remote shack. It's not super dangerous, but heading out into the radiation field there is a horrible idea. It's an awful, awful plan. And we can always use food in the next place to just trade away and get whatever upgrade we want. E.T. What did you trade it for? Piece of a phone? We don't need one of those. We have plenty. I mean, Barnett was so horrified by our terrible deal, it made him throw up. Well, we are here, at the shack. Hello. What is there to do? We can get something for a battery. Or rather, we can do a task for a battery. That was some terrible timing. That was also some terrible timing. There we go. Oh, we missed. Well, we're not going to get anywhere here. Oh, we're just missing, aren't we? We need to aim from, like, here. There we go. That's better. We need to aim for where he's going to be. But we're not getting a good opportunity to actually do it because of all the people shooting from that angle. Got one. Next, you. And now, you guys. There we go. Now there's only 2 we need to deal with. Now there's only 1 we need to deal with. Not liking your odds, are you, sir? Aha! You shouldn't, because you've perished. And finally, whoa, 3 tires. That is a really good... Okay. I said we'd do things a little more dangerously. Let's go. Let's, kill some zombies. A very large horde of them. A very large horde of them. We are not doing well at shooting this large horde of zombies. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this gun. Maybe I should have brought a better gun. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, this is not going well. I wouldn't have managed anyway. Wouldn't have managed anyway. But it was worth a try. My accuracy is not very good in those situations. Party's relatively okay, though, even from that. We should fix the car before we end the video. Have the car fully fixed up and ready to go. It was worth a try. If I had managed to get through that, that would have been 3 tires. worth a try. Oh, that was a terrible one. That was a complete miss. An utter miss. But I think actually, next time, folks. Fix it once, then we need to scavenge next video. We have no money. And that's all ET's fault. Traded away all of our money. We're not letting ET have the wallet anymore. What's that? He traded away the wallet as well? That's not surprising. Well, I'll catch you next time, folks. For already, in just a few videos, we have made a fair amount of progress. We're already here. We're going to get to about here, we're going to cut along here, and then we're just going to head straight to the finish. So, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. One terrible deal made by ET. Later.